Hi, this is day 195 of startup. So today my co-founder will present the update. And if you remember, he was also one of the very early investor. He invested $5,000 just 1 month into the startup. That time we not even have idea, but then later on we had ideas. He liked the idea and he decided to come full time. So he went to client's office, one of the new client's office, and tried to set up a software there, and he will present the update. Yeah, Vikas, you tell.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Ashwin. So I went to his client office. I think they were around a decent room size. I think sitting capacity of 10 people. And I think in a very good location. I think it was in a mall.
He
And
was a real estate client, right?
I think they deal with the real estate properties. So they make a calls to the high income people, and they invest in lands. So basically, I went there, and I think they were a team of around 5 to 6 people. And the moment I entered, like they already knew that somebody from IT, information technology side, is coming with the software which can kind of automate their calling to some level. So I think they were excited. The moment I entered, like I sat on the chair, and everybody moved their chair around me, and they were very eager to listen, like what I have, show me, kind of. So I got a bit nervous also, because I thought that they are so much excited, and what if they don't up to their expectation, they don't like.
You talked to their boss before to arrange this thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I called their boss. Actually, I used to get a call from them, that invest. Would you like to invest? So that's how I got the idea. Why not, kind of reverse selling, and ask them,
Okay.
would you
So
like to use my
they used to
product?
call you for buying real estate, and then you
Yes, yes.
thought that maybe you can.
And so what happens? They, in the first stage they qualify. In the second stage they forward to their owner. So the main owner comes in the second meeting. So that's how I knew that guy. And then I called him back, and I set up the meeting. He agreed. He very happily agreed about this one. So when I was there, so basically I kind of first I just asked them, just try to know what is their challenges, problems they have, everybody. So they kind of share the experiences. Like I was more focused upon whether do they have any nervousness, anxiety, what is their experience when people slam the phone, they don't entertain you, those kind of things. So somewhere okay, somewhere like say that yes, initial days is what tough. It took time for them to get habitual. Now I think they are fine. But overall, I think their environment was not as stressful I was expecting. Like cold calling. I think it was relaxed. I think there. And then I asked one of the person to volunteer. So because I wanted to carry out this calls through my software. So one of the girl, Sangeeta, like she agreed, and so at the so initially I asked him just call me, let's do some role play, and she normally called me. I asked, made her to go through different scenarios as a rude, nice, all kind of customer. I recorded all the calls as a reference, and then later like I asked her to record all her script through my software, and we started so that I was very eager that very quickly I can get her started and test and get the, basically I was really wanted to get the feedback, the third person feedback, and that was very important for me. So kind of there was a nervousness also in me, because I had not actually tried by other person till now. All the calls were made by me. So I think the moment I started uploading her recording, I think the software crashed. I tried, everybody was watching, and it went off. It just crashed. I tried again, it again crashed. So I immediately, I
Oh, hello.
second time again I kind of clean up and again uploaded, and it crashed. So kind of a bit embarrassing moment for me, and because not a very good impression. But then I asked them to excuse me for 5 minutes. I think I figure out immediately, like what is the issue in the code. I made the changes in the transcription part, which converts the audio part to the text part, and I tried again. Thankfully, it worked this time. And I think immediately after all the recordings got uploaded those systems, and I asked her, like make a call through Skypes. So all the big backend routing part and that testing part technical part I did very myself, so that these guys don't get afraid of all these technicalities. They just had to sit and make the call and just play with the buttons, send play with the different paragraphs. So I think we made some role play calls. Sangeeta made calls to my number, and I played a different clients. Sometimes a nice client, some interested client, sometimes very rude client, somebody who interrupts at every sentences. And I asked her to just use the softwares, so kind of how she can jump between different speeches, and she can play and send to the client. How when the interruption happen, how she has to quickly pause the software and speak herself. So I think we did this exercise, kind of a role play. And after that, I think that was the time, like I was eager to know that how is her impression, how is her feedback about the software. Because till now all the calls, maybe it was only me who is maybe more than I think 200 calls I made, but it was all by me, not by a third person. So that feedback was very important for me. She said, I think what she said, she exactly said, like this will make my job easy. And I said, why you think so? She said, like, now I would have to speak less. And she was quite positive that she would like to make more calls with this software, have more comprehensive recordings every part. I think tomorrow again I'm going same place, and this time we'll be making a lot of calls to the real users and see how this software goes. At least for me, I feel it's a very important day, and I'll update you again about tomorrow how it goes.